Alright, y'all, so I'm making this video, the art or like something about lying. I don't know my title exactly, but lying is very powerful, right? That's the topic of this video. I want to talk about it because I don't think a lot of people know the true power of it, myself included, until recently. So I'm gonna give y'all a little story on what happened and how lying can be so deceiving. I have a friend who literally trolls for no reason. Like he lives his life unserious mode. Like he will not take anything serious, right? So he'll just lie for the sport of it. Like he literally lies purely out of sport. Like it's just nothing to him to just say something that is very off the wall or not true, and everyone will take it for base value, and it just doesn't make sense why he's so good at lying. Like he just does it because he likes it. He's different, right? So I'm running orders with him, right? We're running orders, which is basically like DoorDash for like supermarket. And there's an order where they have a whole bunch of soda. Like it's insane how much soda them people ordered. But it was for like a business. We didn't know all that going into it. We just knew it was an order for soda, right? So we got like 2 carts of soda. I'm talking Sprite, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, water, all the above. Like just 2 shopping carts filled with soda, easily. Like it was a lot. It was a lot of soda. And as we're checking out, everyone's obviously looking at us like questioning why we got so much soda. And the first thing that comes to mind when we were checking out, I told my friend, I just talking. I was like, yeah, man, if people ask what we're doing, we're just gonna say we have a party or something, or like whatever. We're going to college having a party. I'm just joking when I say that. He takes that for base value, and then we're checking out, and then the cashier lady, she's like making sure we're not stealing nothing. She doesn't know it's an order, that it's not our stuff. So she's making sure we're not like we're scanning everything properly and all that. And she says, well, what you got all this stuff for? And he actually tells her, well, we're just college students, we're going for a party, send us to get drinks, and that. And he's just bold-faced lying to her, in her face. Bold-faced lying. And she's like, oh, well, I hope you guys enjoy your party, this and that. I hope you guys don't party too hard. I've been partying. She's saying that while we're leaving. And I'm just shaking my head like, yeah, the whole time knowing, like, bro, this dude was, like, literally just lying to her. Like, and it was funny at first. Like, we're trolling, it's nothing serious. But then once we got to the parking lot, I realized the severity of the situation and how dangerous lying actually can be. Because once again, we're putting all the soda and stuff in the car, loading up. A guy, random guy, he's like, hey man, kind of party y'all throwing or something like that, right? And my friend uses the college line. Keep in mind, neither of us are in college. He uses the college line again. And then the guy's like, oh, that's what's up. Blah, blah. We have some small talk about it. Then he walks away. He comes back. He says, well, what's your major in? My friend freezes because clearly he's not in college, right? So he doesn't have a major. So he just, off the spot, he just starts making stuff up, whatever. And him and I think he said like nursing or something like that. And the guy who was talking to my friend about the degree in nursing, he's like, yeah, my daughter, she does nursing, she's a travel nurse, whatever else, other stuff. Like, it's good money, man. They help people out. They're just talking about nothing. Like, I don't even remember because I was so focused on loading the soda, but they're having like a 2 to 5 minute conversation about something that's not even real. Like, my friend he has known nothing about what he's talking about, but he's literally lying to this dude like he does, and this dude's just super invested in the conversation. They're just talking, whatever. And then after the conversation's over, he's like, well, y'all have a good one, man. And we say, you too, whatever. He leaves. And in my head, I stopped. I told my friend, I just said, yo, bro, like, what are you doing? Like, why are you lying to everybody? He was just like, he said he didn't expect the combo to go that deep. And I'm just shocked at the pure amount of, like, I guess what's the word I was looking for? Like, pull you can get from people. I told my friend, I said, you could really lie your way to being a millionaire. Like, you really could. I see how people are able to deceive their way to the top because lying is super powerful. And I have my references put up this time. Most of the time, I just say or talk. I want to show y'all some stuff this video. I want y'all to watch this movie called Catch Me If You Can. A friend had put me onto this, right? Ignore that stuff. This is like my stream screen. It's like the subscriber goals and all that. But in this movie, right, the main character, he literally becomes successful off of lying. Like, literally, he lies his way to being a multi-millionaire. And this is back in, like, the, 1900s or something like that? I don't really know. But it's a lot of money because, like, this is before inflation. So you can really, like, lying in itself, people lie most of the time when they don't want to get in trouble or if they just want to lower or soften the blow to something bad that has been done. But you can literally lie your way into opportunity, right? In this movie, well, I don't want to spoil it. I'm not going to spoil the movie, but good movie. I'd check it out. Catch Me If You Can. If you want to pull it up, I'll pull it up again for y'all if you want to watch this movie. Really good movie. But yeah, like, the power of lying, you can open a lot of doors for yourself, right? There was a video on YouTube I watched not too long ago. It was a couple years ago. I can't remember the creator's name or the title of the video. If y'all can find it, that's what's up. But basically, it was an athlete, right? It was a track athlete, or I think it was track. It might have been football. I don't remember. But he lied his way into a D1 camp, and he had a whole bunch of talent. He just never had the opportunity. So he was one of them guys who really, really wanted it, and he worked hard to get to where he wanted to be, and he didn't have an opportunity, he didn't have nothing. So he lied his way into the camp. He performed amazingly under a fake name that someone else thought was him. And then when everyone's like scouting him, like, yo man, where's your stuff? Where's your information? This and that, none of it matched. So like, he was very talented. And I think I don't know if he made the team or not, I can't remember. But he wanted to give himself an opportunity, so he lied his way inside. And that just goes to show that, like, you really can elevate yourself from lying. And I'm not promoting that, because I feel like you should always tell the truth and just hold yourself accountable for everything that you do. But like, you can open a lot of doors for yourself. You can give yourself a bad advantage. And there's another movie I want to pull up for you guys that you should watch. And this one's a little more self-explanatory. But there's a movie literally around this. It's called The Art of Lying. I'm not going to spoil it. Once again, if you want to watch it, you go ahead and watch it. So, there's a movie called The Art of Lying, and then the other movie was called Catch Me If You Can. Two great movies, but lying literally is... And here's the thing about lying too, right? It's just words. That's all it is. Like, most people, you think of the strongest, most influential people in the world, you think of people who have power. You think of people who have status, people who have money, people who are physically strong. Like, oh, I want your bag of chips, I hit you in the head and take them, right? But lying is dang near the best one, if not the biggest, because you can literally become all of that while never ever being it. And if you can convince people things, and you can get in people's head, manipulate people, or just trick people into thinking something that isn't there, you can literally change the game. It's crazy. And I never thought lying was that big of a deal, because it's like, I feel like I can't be influenced by someone else's lying. Like, I never really cared, right? Like, if we're playing basketball and I'm talking to a coworker about, yo, who's better at basketball? He says, yeah, man, I'll cook you, I'll fire you, this and that, whatever. You can say everything you want. Once we get on the court, you're going to have to learn to back that up. But outside of that, even scammers, like, people who just I got a scam call yesterday, I didn't answer it. People can literally get thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands, millions. People can get opportunities, people can get scholarships, people can get houses. They can get anything they want if they just know how to say it the right way. And that is kind of crazy to think about to me, because, like I said, you don't have wealth, fame, status, power, none of that. You're literally just talking, and you're able to get all this from people by just being mischief and not being honest. It's crazy. Like, lying is really very powerful. And I want y'all to take that into consideration next time you think about lying. I try to tell the truth. I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm 100% honest all the time, right? I might lower the blow or not say the full-on truth, but I'm not going to ever fabricate anything. I've never well, I'm not going to say I never fabricated, but I try not to fabricate as much as possible. And really, it's just eye-opening the amount of stuff you can cause to happen in a chain effect by just telling one lie, right? Even if it's a joke. Jokes go a long way, right? Jokes can become way more than you think it can be, and everything in itself just falls apart when you start lying. So I stay away from all that. I try to be honest all the time. But I just want to come here and tell y'all, really watch these two movies. The Art of Lying, is it The Art of Lying movie, or like the Invention of Lying? My fault. The Invention of Lying. This is the movie. The Invention of Lying and Catch Me If You Can. These are two movies you should watch, and it will literally show you the power lying has against people. Like, it's ridiculous. But I'm not going to make this video too much longer. I just want to really come in here and talk about it. Like, words mean a lot. They carry a lot of weight. Be careful with what you say, and be careful with what you're listening to, because people can really influence you through words, and they cannot even mean what they're saying to you. So that's pretty much it. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the video, and stay safe, stay blessed, keep God in your life. Catch y'all next upload. I do be going live on Twitch, which y'all can see on the screen now. If you want to follow me there, you can. I have conversations like this live as well as gaming reactions. But if not, that's also cool. But yeah, I'll catch y'all later, and let me know how y'all feel in the comments.